Hello everyone and welcome back to Project JR. Today we got something special. Today I'm gonna take the Lotus Type 49 Cosworth around the circuit Rouen Les Essarts, the short version, and we are going to drive the number 5 Lotus that Jim Clark drove in 1967. We are doing it on Project Cars 2. The circuit looks really nice, and we're going to do a 5-lap race, so everyone should sit back and relax and enjoy the racing. So here we go at the back of the grid, position 20 out of 20, and green lights, here we go. Okay, so a bit of a slow start for us. Overtaking a guy on the right hand side, another guy. The field is quite slow. Project Cars AI tends to be a bit slow off the line, but once the gaps open between all of them, the pace starts getting a bit faster. So as you can see, we're a bit bunched up. I just got overtaken by another guy. We're on P17. We're coming towards the hairpin now. And you can see right in front of us a lot of people just spinning out and crashing. I must weave myself around all the carnage, and we are up to P15 out of 20. I'm so glad we got out of there safely, because yeah, it would have been a massive problem if we got stuck in that traffic. So here we go, right behind position 14. And here we brake down to second gear, trying to close as much of a gap as possible to the guy in front of us. We are a bit closer. On this corner, the AI seems to be a bit slower accelerating out the corner, so I go on the inside and I outbrake him a bit, and that is position 14. So you can see there's a long line of guys in front of us. We're just going to pick them slowly but surely, one by one, and just keep on going, keep on pushing, and see where we end up. So here we go on the last corner of lap 1, starting lap 2. Still in position 14. So I am using the H shifter for this one, the Thrustmaster, and I am trying to use the technique called the heel toe technique. I haven't perfectly mastered it yet, but with a lot of practice I'm sure I'll get there. Here we go, approaching the hairpin again. We can see smoke in front of us, cars spinning around. It's just carnage everywhere. We make up 2 positions, yes. And we are now in P12. Seems like that hairpin is a bit of a problem for the AI, because they keep on outbraking themselves and getting tires on the grass, and then they end up spinning. So it's a bit of an issue. So hopefully late in the race it calms down a bit. Here we go, trying to go on the inside of the guy. He doesn't want us to go past. He takes the inside. He knocks all of the cones. We go on the inside. Do we outbrake him? On the inside we get that position, P11. Right behind P10. Going a bit wide there. So we are setting a good pace. But just to let all of you guys know that that I am running 90 difficulty and 75 aggression. So the aggression might be part of why the drivers are overtaking and spinning out. And here we go, alongside P10. We take his position on the inside and we are in turn 1. So you can see now that the gap between all the AI is growing. So here we go to the hairpin again, and it's again carnage. I couldn't brake there. It was too late. I had to bump into the guy. I couldn't get. He braked too early, and I just couldn't brake early enough, and I had to knock into him. There was no other way. Thank goodness I'm not running any damage. Otherwise, my wheels would have been gone. So thank goodness for that. So now we up into P10, and I think because of that carnage on all 3 laps, we have made up positions quite dramatically, from about P17 to about P5, and here we go on the inside, and we get that position as well, P4. The AI really seemed to struggle on this track, even though I usually set AI to about 80 to 85. It's quite strange setting it to 90 and they're still struggling on this track. So hopefully next time I test out this track, I will put the difficulty higher on the AI. So here we go around the last corner. Completing lap 3, gonna begin lap 4. Turn 1, take it nice and easy, lifting off and back on the throttle. Here we just gear down, just keep those revs high. I really do respect the drivers back in these days, because it must have been so scary going down these narrow circuits, and I mean, as soon as you clip something, your car can flip and spin. And in these days, in the 60s and 70s, Formula 1 was notorious for the deaths of many drivers, including Jim Clark. So we're just trying to gradually keep the pace up and try and close down that gap. The guy in front of us, we take the inside line, we're right beside him, we go on the inside, he gets a bit shaky, and we are P3. So we are doing well for ourselves, just trying to keep it nice and steady, very consistent, not to get too happy and outbrake ourselves, but trying to get the braking markers as perfect as possible, trying to accelerate as smooth as possible so we don't wheel spin. So here we come around the last corner to cross the line. We are just a few seconds behind the leader. There we go, we set our fastest lap of the race. So the car in front of us got a bit of a slow acceleration out of that corner. We just get down a bit, take it nice and easy, not to put ourselves under pressure or come too close to the guy. Otherwise we are gonna lose it and there might be a disaster. So here we go, just gearing down to second gear to take this hairpin. just braking a bit earlier than the guy in front of us so we can actually make the braking, because the AI tends to brake a lot earlier, or no, the AI tends to brake a lot later than usual than the realistic guys. So just braking a bit earlier and just getting the right braking points will do justice to your lap times. So we are on the last lap, just trying to close this guy up. There we make a lot of time. We just get off the acceleration just to get behind him, and here we go on the inside, getting an amazing run, and we outbrake him once again around that corner. That corner seems to be a very popular spot for myself to overtake, so I'm sure I've gotten a lot used to this track now. Here we go on the last straightaway. The lead is about 1 second ahead of me. We just brake nice and gently, accelerate out to the corner. He's about more than a second away from me. I don't think I'm gonna get first, but I'm definitely gonna get second place. That was awesome racing. I hope everyone enjoyed. I definitely enjoyed that historic race. I really respected these guys. These guys have had balls of steel, and I probably wouldn't attempt to do this if I was them in those days. But thanks guys for watching. I hope everyone enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Please like, please comment, and enjoy. Cheers guys.